Well, this has been looming for 2 days and I had not gone ahead to say anything about it, but I'm here to obviously say something about the story of Sancho, Sterling, Chilwell swap. Remember, Manchester United are really wanting to obviously offload Jodan Sancho. You know, even when Manchester United traveled to the side of Brighton, he was not named into the squad for the club of Manchester United. And Erik ten Hag had his own reasons explained to us very well as to why Jodan Sancho was not part of the team. So we all admit that a lot is really happening and Manchester United is looking to really move on a man known as Jodan Sancho from the side of Manchester United. Welcome to this channel. Smash like button, comment and share. If you're totally watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Rokan David is my name, and let's continue to see how things really pan out into the mix. But a lot is really happening into the mix, and I tell you what, we are going to be covering this to the fullest. And we want to hit 20,000 subscribers on this channel, so continue to subscribe to see that all goes on well, and see to it that he really give us the best vibes of this conclusion of the summer transfer window. But I tell you, United is going to be busy into this window, because today Hannibal has gone ahead of it, be sold to the side of Hannibal has been sold to the side of Burnley, and Scott McTominay, Jodan Sancho are the ones that we're looking at. Eriksson and Lindelof are others that we anticipate to see to it that they leave and get sold to the club of Manchester United. So smash the like button like never before. Call in for 200 likes on this channel, not bad I think, and continue to do the due diligence. It obviously give us the vibes that we really want to obviously get in. So United is looking to move on Jodan Sancho, and I'm just looking in for what Erik ten Hag said on Jodan Sancho when asked about him, as Manchester United really we are going to play against Brighton and Jodan Sancho was not part of the squad. This is the second game where Jodan Sancho is not into the squad of Manchester United. You get, when you're playing against what was the side? Fulham at Old Trafford, the manager said that he had an ear infection and then he had to return to training, and when he returned to training, you know what happened? Ten Hag came up and obviously told us that a lot is really happening between Manchester United and Jodan Sancho, and he has only 20 players to choose for in his squad, and there is no reason as to why people should come out and really blame him for not really including Sancho, because there are other players that he believes are really doing better. But the moment you see Toby Collier into the squad of Manchester United and this guy is out, known as Jodan Sancho, it's obviously an indicator that they've gone ahead not to really rectify their issues. And Erik ten Hag is like, he's not my kind of player and I want to move him on. And the body is doing the due diligence to obviously move on Jodan Sancho, and obviously they are trying to obviously show him a way out. And when Erik ten Hag was asked on Jodan Sancho not having gone ahead obviously coming through and really show up into the squad of Manchester United, yet he had traveled, he said, I had a choice to make. We had some issues, we need a full squad. He's one of them and needs to compete for his position. That's what Erik ten Hag went ahead to say, and that was like, he's not really good enough to be into my team. That's what ten Hag said. Now, Di Marzio broke the story that Chelsea are ready to make an attempt to sign Jodan Sancho and could look to include either Raheem Sterling or Ben Chilwell into their proposal. That's what we got in through from the side of Di Marzio, and it was like, Chelsea are really dying to obviously do this. And I was like, who does this? You know, 29-year-old Sterling and Ben Chilwell, you bring them to Manchester United. One, Sterling earns close to £300,000 a week, and I think that's the reason as to why they're really trying to move him on, and they want to see to it that they really sell him. But I don't see United falling into this trap, and I know United will be calling him in for only one thing. Will be like, please get us money. If you don't get us money, you are not gonna really see anything of us accepting such a deal. And for the left back Chilwell, I see no reason as to why United should fidget and obviously hurry to obviously go in for left back, because Luke Shaw is gonna be back around the 14th, and we are gonna be playing against Liverpool, and after playing against Liverpool, you'll be back. So, and in the due course of Luke Shaw being back, he'll play for only 2 weeks, and then Talero Malacia will be back. So I see no reason for us to go in for Ben Chilwell and this guy. No reason, because when you look at Raheem Sterling, where he plays as a left back, as a left forward and a right forward, where United are really having lots of potential of players playing into those positions. Then we had another story coming from Bad Telegraph saying Chelsea are hoping that Man United might be interested in a swap deal involving Raheem Sterling and Jodan Sancho. So Chelsea are just insinuating that United might be interested, but I don't believe that United will give a go, because they're having another option that Juventus want Jodan Sancho on an initial loan deal to make sure that they can find a way around the high salary to sign him. They are considering various ways to solve the problem, but need to move quickly with Chelsea interest. So what is really coming into my mind is Jodan Sancho. I think he's most likely to go to Juventus, according to me. Juventus have been linked to him for now 3 months, and meaning that it is really accurate, and it's concrete that they need a player, and they've gone ahead to obviously come to Manchester United and really hold conversations with the club of Manchester United, though they don't have the money to obviously get the player, and it's said £40 million. That's what United are really interested in, and the high salary is the problem, because Juventus want to negotiate for they're negotiating for what we call a loan, but I don't see whether there is a monetary option to buy. You understand? And that's what United don't want to do. You've gone ahead to see what they've gone ahead to do today for a player called what's his name, Hannibal. At first, it was a loan with a mandatory option to buy. Then, in the last moment, they told him, please, we want cash. And they accepted the cash, and everything moved on as planned. Then, Seth of Sky Sports, Chelsea and Juventus exploring deal for Manchester United winger Jodan Sancho. Juventus want a loan. It's thought Chelsea proposal could include a player going the other way. United prefer a permanent deal, but loan not ruled out. I would also prefer a permanent deal, because Sancho at Manchester United hasn't gone ahead obviously come out and really work as expected, meaning that we should just let him leave the club in peace and obviously find ourselves doing the due diligence to find out other players that can really do the job. So as it stands right now, I understand where Sancho is standing, but he has to understand that he fell out with Erik ten Hag, and the positions in which he's playing, he's not the first choice anymore. Left forward, he's behind Rashford and Garnacho. Right forward is behind Ahmad, Garnacho and Anthony. So I don't really find it sane for United to obviously get in a player like Sancho at the club of Manchester and keep him here, yet he's not into the plans of the manager. You understand? So a permanent deal is what United want, because they need that money to obviously get some other deals done, or maybe prepare for the summer and really clear out players that are really earning huge wages, because Sancho is rumored to be earning £250,000 a week minimum. Others talk about £300,000, 330. So we don't know which is which, but he earns a lot of money. And Fabrizio Romano has confirmed to us today that new contact between Jodan Sancho's agent and Juventus will take place today to understand if they can reach an agreement on loan with a buy clause and discuss the salary. Now, for me, I think if at all a buy clause is really mandatory, then something can be worked out in between Manchester United and Juventus. But if it comes out to be this buyout clause, a loan with a buy clause that is not mandatory, then I don't find it sane for the club of Manchester United to do such a deal. But I think if we really put in that mandatory buyout clause, it will obviously work better for the club of Manchester United, and that will bear fruits for both sides in here onto the United Matters channel. So guys, thank you very much for watching through. Tell me what your thoughts are about Sancho Sterling Chilwell swap, and Juventus is also interested in the player. What do you make about it? Rokan David is my name. May the living to God bless you abundantly. I sign out for now. See you later, and I cover you all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ, and may the living to God bless you and bless you abundantly. We out, and it's a 5 finger salute to everyone watching in here. Bye bye, my mates, and good night.